Game number 3 of our second semifinal is about to start. The winner faces Team Noob in the finals. Points are on the line. Playoff contention is real. Let's make it happen, gentlemen.
Let's get into game number 3, and Royal is in full agreement with their hard jungle invade here. Finding King already caught out. Back you go, sir. Back to the spawn with you as we see a full committal. All 10 members here.
Sutaro, the god, steals it. He steals the blue buff with his Divine Protection Shield AoE burst damage when he basically tapped it a second time. Wow.
And Azure was also able to peel enough for Moon, who had to burn the initial Endure, but also got out. Oh my, that was actually a 4v5 because all through that Redemption went back and stole the opposing side's blue buff. That's, from a morale standpoint, how tough is that for Royal right now?
Oh my god, that's really bad for them. I mean, look at that. They're getting the bird. Now Redemption will do a full jungle rotation himself. He's going to hit level 4 before that, or right at the 2-minute mark, before the 2-minute mark. And once he gets level 4 as Zephyrs, he's going to be able to gank and do so much damage and plays against Royal there. What a super play by Sutaro there.
That was absolutely massive. And again, this is what we're talking about, the individual playmaking potential. When we get to this high level, these are the top 4 teams in North America. In Europe, there's a reason they're there. We're dealing with the best in EU, the best in NA. There's a reason these people are here. Their individual mechanics are massive. And when you have the sheer breadth that Europe has to offer in terms of all these different countries, bringing all these different amazing, talented players to the table, this is what ends up happening. You have people who can make plays at this level.
Yeah, we remember Sutaro. He played at Zenio, and I believe he won against an Omen matchup, which Omen is a pretty good counter against Zenio. That's because he got more fed and got ahead, and he just abused it, playing so aggressive against the Omen and winning that lane trade. And let's see if King's gonna be able to make a play here. Oh wow, and he does. He gets the Spirit Channel, gets the level upgrade, and now King and Wonder Woman has to back off.
So while all that's going on, the Dragon is actually sniped out there as well by Vitality. So across the board, the blue side doing work right now. And all the while, Redemption is just farming himself up there, getting that Zephyrs to critical mass already. He's already level 5 right now, the highest level in the game for good reason. He's been allowed to just do what he wants completely uncontested.
Yeah, he has 1.4k already compared to everyone else at 1k-ish. And that's huge for him. But now, he got to convert that, though. He's got to convert that into some kills, some jungle invades, so that he can abuse the lead that he has, because he's about to finish a lot more items versus the side of Royal.
And this early stage, I mean, we talk about power spikes, where teams are in a situation to do that work. And there's different points of pressure. We talk about there's this early game power spike around the 3.5, 4-minute mark. There's another power spike around the 6.5, 7-minute mark. And then as we start to see more progress, depending on the kind of composition, we are going to see Vitality when we hit that 3.5, 4-minute mark in terms of power spike. If they can get a solid jungle invade, if they can get off something with this next Dragon as that respawns, that is where the snowball starts to begin.
Yeah. Look at this collapse here. Malik has no chance. He's going to use his ultimate. No, he cannot get out in time. Oh, he does. But Moon is right there to get the kill.
Oh, I love it, having the Sunshine right there. Good morning, Sunshine. Just drops the stun right on top of it, exactly predicting where he was going to reappear. Malik, I think you needed to go just a little bit farther away, friend, but that was maybe max range. That was tough.
Yeah, that's where you can beat him at. Malik does not have any escapes except for that ultimate. So if you can dive him and put pressure on him so he wastes the ultimate in a defensive point, then you won that trade, and then Malik is basically not as useful for the next few seconds, is where his ultimate is not charged up. So let's see how Vitality is then going to convert this to take objectives or starve out Royal's jungle.
And these jungle invades, they're going to be crucial here for the side of Vitality. They need to make sure that they do not let Royal get comfy. They already sort of have them on the back, but they need to maintain this, and now it is Redemption stepping up. But the Zenial is coming in as well. The healing, the damage reduction, they find Ganja as well. Beautifully done. And that is the power of Sutaro. That is the power of Zenial. First picked for a reason. In the right hands with a coordinated team, this hero is a beast.
Yeah, Sutaro is a monster right now in this Zenial. He is playing so well. I think maybe because he has SUI in his name like I do. That's maybe one of the reasons.
Yeah. So Suitar, that's it. Yeah.
There you go. But he is a monster. Last game, he just played so well on the max. And now in Zenio, the timing of his ultimates and his Angelic Splendor ultimates have just been on point. Even last week, this guy knows exactly when to ultimate, when to use his abilities and make these global ultimates matter. And this guy is continuing to win his lane and set up his team to get some positive trades.
I mean, between that Zenio, between the L'Oreal, this team is all about that divine favor. Let's put it that way. They're going to be looking to rain some blessed love upon their opponents here. Let's put it that way, as they are going to look to take it to Royal here in game number 3. And already we see 12.3 to 9.8, over 2K gold lead coming out for the side of Vitality right now. At this stage in the game, that's massive. But Royal needs to start making some plays here. They need to start looking for some picks themselves, which they do have the potential to do. They just need to find it and make it work, like Malik is finding the enemy team in the bot lane.
Exactly. They should have done it there. Moon was by himself. Moon was in the mid lane by himself. They should have ganked it and killed L'Oreal there. But now Hakai is going to sacrifice and die because he tried to defend this tower, which gives a tower and a kill over there. And look at the fight in the jungle here. L'Oreal, Moon is in that fight, getting the kills. Wow, Max gets a kill on Lubu. They take the buff. Moon actually takes that blue buff, and they're just completely starving and shutting down L'Oreal at this point.
A battle on two fronts. I feel bad for our observers during that one, as the fight was breaking out across the battlefield here, as Moon taking on 3 members in mid, bringing in the Zennial with that Divine Splendor, and then of course the Malik battling it out in that dragon side of the map as well. But all the while now, Redemption is just getting more and more stacked here as he's pushing in onto this tower. There's nothing Simjo can do about it. Moon surviving so long. His play has been phenomenal all day long. Put this guy on a mobile playmaking hero, he's a beast.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do, and we called it out earlier. Moon was by himself, Lubu was in the bush, Lumber was in the bush, stunned the L'Oreal, and then followed with a knockoff from Lubu. They could have killed Moon in that part and then not lose their jungle, but because they were not decisive, they didn't try to get a gank when it was a 1v3 situation and Moon was by himself in the mid lane. Royal continues to bleed and loses more.
Yeah, they're just falling further and further behind here. They're trying to make some plays, but they're never the aggressors here. They need to try and pick off Suitara, which is what they're doing right now. And this might actually be the opportunity, but the team is rallying. He's running back. He is going to fall. That was the initiation they needed perfectly. He didn't see them in the bush there. He went in with that Malleus, tried to just creep down the minion wave. Not expecting there to be 2 members there. He had his mobility gone. He had his stun gone. That was the perfect opportunity Royal needed. That was their first kill in game number 3.
Yeah, with that 5-man rotation that Royal just did to top jungle, they just let the side of Redemption, Redemption farm the entire side of that map of jungle. Look at Redemption. He's level 12. 2 levels above the side of Royal there. And as a result, he's going to be able to carry pretty hard when he lands a nice death from above onto team. Look at the amount of damage he's doing there. They're forcing a Malik, and Hakai's out of position. He's going to get killed instantly.
And every member of the side of Vitality collapsing here in beautiful form as Lady Kappa is trying to run for dear life now onto that Rabu. Can he get the Red Stallion over the wall? He is, but it's not nearly going to be enough. That was the gold lead. You just saw it there. Malik went in, and then he just left again. They put him right back in the spawn. That's not an ideal situation. We just saw the sheer amount of additional damage that these items are bringing to the table. That is what this early gold lead has bought Vitality. It bought them that amazing fight. Royal looking for an initiation there, not quite able to find it, and this is now Redemption's game to lose.
Yeah, look at the amount of damage there with the Darkslayer. This now is just really dangerous. They've already lost many of their towers. 3 towers being taken. This will be the 4th tower being taken. Now, if Vitality gets the high ground tower in this push here, it's not going to look really good for Royal.
It is not going to indeed. And I specifically said this is Redemption's game to lose here because he is now being the huge playmaker for his squad. Moon as well. We talked about these guys when we first introduced these teams, how they're both sort of vying for that #1 threat on the side of Vitality here. But if Redemption or Moon oversteps, if they give a chance for Royal to claw back, that's really what needs to happen. Vitality is playing so clean right now. This is really going to come down to Royal to force an error and Vitality to just get a little bit too overconfident. This might be that opportunity here as Moon's going in. He does have his ult though. Look at the damage. He's denying all of the recourse coming in from Simjo, denying that ultimate in its purest form. That is the Endure being utilized beautifully there as well. And they're going to look to break the wheel going in there though. Hakai is there, way overstepping as the high ground tower is also being pushed down by Max throughout all of this. Vitality is winning in every front.
Yeah, they're definitely just exerting so much dominance against Royal there. Simjo just can't do much on Kali. He's not fed. The ultimates aren't really landing and doing as much damage as he wants. And as a result, because Kali can't scale to her late game potential, she will not be that heavy, crazy damage burst mage that we see in a lot of games when she reaches her item power spikes and gains a higher level.
Yeah, I mean, Kali really comes online in that latest of games, but all the shields, all the heals, all the damage reduction between Alice, between Zenio, Vitality is just so hard to take down. We saw every cooldown burn for Royal there, trying to take them down here in the mid lane, but they were just not able to find it, as Vitality is just so tanky. The team is just able to survive through anything at this stage, it looks like, between the additional farm, but they are trying to turn on this Royal, try and make a play, but despite Hakai going in, they just cannot make it happen.
Yeah, they gotta combo this. Wonder Woman has a stun. Ganja landed a great Earth Splitter against the enemy team in the mid there, and as a result, because they're not comboing this, they're gonna get focused down, and look at the fight here.
The fight in mid is massive. It is Vitality with the epic wombo combos following up with that Hissy Fit, denying everything for the side of Royal right now. They are not able to do anything in these initial fights. The cleave damage coming in as well. We see the L'Oreal splash damage doing so much work there. Moon and crew are taking it to Royal right now. We talked about this. We have Hakai. We have the Malakal, we have the Earth Splitter, we have Lady Cap, we have the bracelets of coming in from Coco.
Yeah.
We have everything, we have every stun, we have everything from Royal. They just need to all line them up correctly. We talk about dominoes. They need to put the dominoes in a line, and then they need to go bowling.
Yeah, and that's what Vitality is doing. You saw L'Oreal's ultimate, aggressive ultimate. You saw the Malice, the AoE stun coming from the side of Vitality. You saw Alice's Sunshine hitting multiple people, because if you bunch up and you get hit by that Sunshine, you're going to get stunned. And Zephy's as well was the aggressor there. He did give up his life, but they initiated, and they're so decisive as a team, and that's exactly what Royal needs to do. They need to counter-initiate. They have a lot of good CC. Kali's grievance there slows the enemy team. That circle, that what she drops on the floor is going to slow the team there. That's their chance to leverage a lot of these plays. Let Wonder Woman be the tank. Let Ganja go and get multiple people stunned, get multiple people knocked up by Lubu, get a Malik knock up as well, and that can turn around and fight them. If they do not do this and they keep using these ultimates at different timings, they're not going to be able to maximize and be able to come back in this game.
They need to take one convincing, decisive team fight. But luckily, Vitality has built an entire squad around denying that. If Suitaro is not instantly stunned and knocked down, oh, this might be the opportunity to look for that now, as that is exactly what is happening. Was Redemption going in, doing a lot of damage in return. Look at the sustain. The Malice is going to give in, not connecting the heal, coming off the side of Royal as they're looking to re-engage Coco, trying to find the opening with the high ground tower on the bottom lane. Is getting chunked down throughout all this. Smacks there. Split push. Coco now staying in the midst of it, but the massive ult coming in. The follow-up there from the Wonder Woman. Look at the healing. Look at the peeling coming out for the side of Vitality. Is able to sustain through all the damage coming to the side of Royal, and they are chunking them, ripping them apart. Look at Moon going off right now, diving them under the core with impunity, and that is going to be it. That is Vitality. Too far ahead. Don't look back. Taking it in game number 3 against Royal in convincing fashion. Vitality with the reverse sweep.